When he's not competing, the guy who calls himself the world's strongest gay is here in South Windsor, giving the word workout a whole different meaning.
So I'd come out in 2014. At that time, I was already competing professionally in strongman. Had done pretty well. I took second place at America's Strongest Man that year, and was secretly dating my now husband, Joey, at that time.
Why do you come to South Windsor to work out and all the places you could possibly go?
So I've been training at this gym for 11 years now. I would come down every weekend to train strongman at this gym, and that's been my life ever since 2009. So,
in the macho world of strongmen, Carney was the first out gay man to actively compete in pro-level international competition.
In March of 2015, I competed at the Amateur World Championships and actually broke the log press record at that competition. And when that happened and there was kind of more popularity swirling around me as an athlete, you know, Joey and I kind of quickly realized that we could use this platform as more than just lifting and strongman, that we could really use it to open up the doors of the strength community to the LGBTQ community and try to bring them all together.
Along the way, Carney came up with his own quote to motivate himself. "I trained to become the person they said you would never be." With few exceptions, he's found support within his sport.
The amazing thing about strongman is it is such a brotherhood, it is such a tight-knit community that, you know, we realize kind of what it takes to get to the top level of the sport, and we realize how much hard work and dedication it takes to get here. So, you know, the fact that I came out as gay, like, sexuality really didn't play into it. It was more of just, as long as you still compete and do what you've been doing, we really don't care. You know, and that isn't to say, like, there was some obvious blowback, you know, with me being in such a hyper-masculine sport, but that was mainly from people that didn't understand the culture of strongman itself. At the end of the day, everybody in this gym and in this arena of strength sports is really here for the common purpose of just wanting to get better. Nobody cares if you're gay, straight, trans. If you're in here just trying to work on yourself, get stronger, have a good time, it really is just an amazingly accepting place.
At 5'10", 285 pounds, Carney is not a Hulk, not even close.
Speaking of size, like, I'm actually the smallest competitor in the pro strongman circuit. So there's a lot of pressure on me there because I compete against behemoths that are 6'8", 440 pounds.
The guy from Game of Thrones, right?
Thor, yep.
Yeah.
And his name is actually Thor. Very fitting.
Tell me about Joey. How did you guys meet?
So Joey and I met in the most millennial gay way possible on Grindr. I still wasn't out at that time. I was the headless torso on the app, and you know, Joey, you know, funny thing is, so Joey messaged me first. He hates when I tell this story, which is why I'm going to tell it to you now. So he messaged me first, and I kid you not, I thought he was catfishing me. Because I thought there is no way a guy this gorgeous is messaging me right now. We just had our 6-year anniversary the first week of September this year. I get a lot of crap for being the world's strongest gay. And people always try to make it about my sexuality. You know, I always get the comments, well, there's no world's strongest straight. Why does there have to be a world's strongest gay? And I think one of the things people don't realize is what we as LGBTQ plus people go through in hiding who we are for so long is the emotional torment and the sadness that we experience for so many years. And then to be able to come out and live our lives authentically and truthfully and experience happiness and experience love. My initial motivation was I didn't want to hide it anymore. But also it's just to be a really positive role model for all LGBTQ youth. You know, it's pretty amazing. I actually just got a message today from a 18-year-old boy who was outed and said, you know, he was on the verge of suicide and didn't know how he'd be able to, you know, kind of go through and handle all this and experience what he was going through. And, you know, literally, like I said, I just got this message this morning.
What did you tell him?
You know, I told him, you know, he's fortunate enough to have a family that accepts him. and he's in a safe space. And I told him, you know, the one thing I always tell kids, and I get messages like this every so often, and the one thing I always leave them with is always be proud, never be scared. And I think it's just so important. And you know, it's for all the crap that I deal with on a daily basis through social media, one message like that makes everything worth it. You know, to be that light, to be that positivity, and to be that motivation for somebody, whether they're a strength athlete or they're just going about their day-to-day life, really means more to me than anything in the world.
Rob's husband Joey tells me a lot of people seem intimidated by his husband, but he's just a regular teddy bear kind of guy. A teddy bear who eats up to 8,000 calories a day and carries thousands of pounds on his back. In South Windsor, I'm Dawn Ennis for Connecticut Voice Out Loud.